What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel where we're going to talk about all the things you probably should have learned in school but haven't. My name's Adam, and I have had a pretty varied career. I am a lawyer by training, started off my career practicing law, and then made some switches. I ran some restaurants and bars, and then I switched into product management and marketing. I've worked for big companies like the Yellow Pages and Airbnb. I've worked in startups. And then just a few years ago, I left what I thought was going to be my dream job as the chief marketing officer of a music technology company in order to start teaching. And so these days, I am a teacher at Concordia University's John Molson School of Business, where I teach all sorts of different business courses to undergrads and supervise some MBA students as well. And it was this job that really pushed me to start this channel. Because when I first started teaching, there was a couple things that really took me by surprise. The first was I didn't suck at it, which, given that it was new, was not something that I was going to take for granted. The second thing that surprised me was the types of questions that I got from students. I had always kind of assumed that when students came to see me, it would be questions about the courses or the material that I was teaching. But in fact, the majority of students who came to see me either, after class or during my office hours, they didn't have questions about the material. They had questions about me, about my life, my career. And it's not because I'm super interesting. It's because they didn't have anyone else to go to about this stuff, either because they didn't know anyone in their personal lives who had done this stuff before, or because the people who are talking to them about it have learned about it through books but haven't actually lived through it. And so I would get questions about things like, what does a chief marketing officer even actually do? How do I get a job in, field X, Y, or Z? How do I prepare my resume? What are hiring managers even looking for? Or things as simple as, how do I even study for a university course? No one's ever taught me how to study. And so as more and more of these conversations happened, I realized that there's a real need for someone to share their lived experiences and the experiences of their career. And that's what gave rise to this channel. And so that's what this channel really is. It's me sharing my experiences, my advice about all those things that are not in our school curriculums. Things about how to succeed in school, how to succeed in your career, and even those other things that we never talk about in school, but that are super important for living a successful life. How do you take care of your health? How do you balance your priorities? How do you maintain relationships? All of these things that there are no courses in school to teach you. If any of those topics sound interesting to you, then definitely subscribe to see what's coming up, or just watch this next video right here. And if you have any specific topics you'd like me to cover, then drop me a line in the comments below, and I'm looking forward to meeting you guys. Cheers.